We talked about the machinery behind it. So what is that? The machine behind it all. We call it the enigma. The enigma, as you can see in here on the left, on the right, it's literally was used in World War II by the Germans for what though? It was used to encrypt and decrypt messages. Okay, and it was literally almost impossible until someone figured it out, like from the UK, to actually encrypt this thing, right, properly. But the purpose of this machinery were to hide or encrypt messages. They used it to, again, send messages through each other, but hide the message. And now if we make the transaction of what does it mean to the markets, they use, we call it the enigma, to deliver the price, but guess what? They hide it. That's why it's the enigma. It's encrypted. Obviously, if they just make it so obvious, the price is delivered and they create these things on purpose whatsoever, everyone would understand that. But that's why they encrypted with this enigma tool to to make sure that you don't figure it out. But guess what? We kind of did, right? So there we are. So that's why we have the understanding of what is actually going on. And again, it's not something they're doing recently, right? That is going on for decades, okay? So they're doing this literally, if you look at a freaking whatever rice chart in the 1700s, 700s, it's the same things we will show you like on the oncurring days. Market intentions will always be the same. They're always hiding it. They always hide the true intention. They're always manipulating it. Also, like manipulating is always such a strange word, but it's literally what they're doing. Always, we show you exactly what is going on. It always is really hard to accept, but trust me, you need to understand it. And again, remember the mind or the parachute, be open to it. Because life will be very hard for you in general if you deny all these facts and just say, no, I don't believe that. No, that's not what I'm doing. It will not bring you further. It will not help you at all. So just stick with us. And that's literally what they're doing. And again, we're doing that stuff for years and years in the process. And the more longer you're doing it, the more clear and the more obvious it becomes. And of course, that is how they induce also mistakes and promote like these fear aspects. That's how they create the emotions. That's again, they create all the technical analysis. That's how they freaking create support and resistance, supply them on, like all that stuff that's obviously built there on purpose to give you a reason to execute the trade. Because again, if you go a step further, what is the money aspect to them? For them, it's not about the money. They literally are the money. They have unlimited resources. They don't care if you lose money in the market. They don't really care about that. And again, if you think that, no, that's not what they're doing. For them, it's all about control. Okay, control and being in control and keep being in control. That's why they're trying to hold this thing as long alive as they possibly can. Okay, but again, they don't care about your little lot size you open up. They don't care about, they don't hunt you down, they don't whatever. They target the overall strategies to keep everything in control and everything delivered, because that system literally works for them for decades. And that's why, if you look at the real numbers, that's why 95% of people in the markets are usually on the wrong side of trading. How can it be? How can it even possible be? If the markets literally go up and down, like what? How can it be 95% losing? Again, the official numbers say it's a little bit less. We will dig into it a little bit more. But if you look at the real numbers, it's definitely about the numbers.